Hey everyone, it's Ashley here for Not Too Shabby, and today I have my design team project for this week to share with you. I will put all the links for the products that I share below, and if you do head over to the shop to make a purchase, you can use my coupon code CRAFTYGIRL to save 10% on your order. So today I'm going to be making these really cute little gift boxes. Now I'm going to be using these for Mother's Day. I think they're just perfect for Mother's Day, but you could use these for any occasion. This stamp set with these little birds and birdhouses is so precious. I'm totally smitten over this new set, and so I made these cute little spring boxes and I layered up all these cute images to make a cute little treat box. Now this box does fit a gift card perfectly, but you can fit a ton of other little goodies in there as well, and this gift box I have used for a ton of projects. I love it so much. So here's the stamp set that I used. This is by Sunny Studio, and this one is called Life. It is jam-packed with so many cute little images, and I love this little branch here. You can have the birdhouses sitting on it or the birds. There's even a little nest that you can use, and the little birdhouses are so cute. I love how they're each unique and different. So that's the stamp set that I used. For the treat boxes, I used the Fawn Scallop Treat Box, and this is an older one, but it's an oldie but a goodie. I love that treat box. I also used this new die. It is by MFT, and this is called the Sentiment Label die, and that's what I used to add my layering on the front, and I will show you in the process video how I did that, but it just added some beautiful layering and stitching on the front there. I also used some doodlebug twine. This is the spring assortment, and I used some blue and pink. So I'm just going to show you these once more, and let's get into the process video. So to start out with, I'm just taking both of the dies that I'll be using. I'll be using two doodlebug papers. This one is a really cute little wood grain one, and I'm going to use that for the labels. And this one is really cute little spring flowers, and I'm going to use that for the little tree boxes. So to start out with, I'm just taking that 6x12 size paper, and I'm going to cut out two of these labels with that really nice wood grain, and it has so much nice stitching on it. So I'm going to be making two boxes, so I'll need the two labels, one for each of them. And then for the boxes, you need to cut out two of this die to make the box. So a 6x12 paper will give you one box, so you can cut out two of this die on it. So if you have a 12x12 sheet like I did, I'll be able to make two boxes. So I'm just running those through. This is for my second box, and then the other side of the box. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the stamping. So to start out with the stamping, I'm using the Fawn Jet Black ink, and I'm just going to stamp out three little birdhouses. I actually only end up using two, but I do show some cute ways that you can use all three of them, so I'm going to leave that part in and the coloring of it too. I added some birds and two of these little branches. I love the branch. And then I added in two little bows. You can put those on top of the little birdhouses. And then I also added in some little spring flowers. For the coloring, I'm going to be using my Copic markers. I'm using, to start out with, YG06 and YG00 for the little grass there. And then I also use this color combo for the leaves. So I use YG06, YG03, and then I blend that out with YG00. It's a nice spring green color. I really like that combo. And then I just go back in with YG06 just to give it a little bit of depth. For the first birdhouse, I'm using BG49 for the darkest portion. And as you can see, I had a little splotch come out. I don't use this color very often, and sometimes that can happen with new markers. They're just filled really tightly, and with the pressure, it can make it splotch out. So I actually leave it so you guys can see how I just kind of fix the little mistake that I made. But basically, if that happens to you, just take off both ends because it will repressurize the Copic marker. So then I used BG13 and BG10, and now I'm just doing the tip-to-tip technique where you touch the one Copic marker that's lighter to the darker color to get a kind of in-between color there. So I'm just blending that out to kind of fix that little boo-boo, and because I was going to make that fence white anyways, I just take my jelly pen and go over top of the whole little fence there so that it can be white, and you can't even tell that I made a little mistake. But you could also, if that happened to you, you could have put the bird in front of the little birdhouse, and so you would never even notice. So then I used E55 and E53 for the wood part of the birdhouse. And I just love how you can decorate these all different colors. They're so precious, and I love how it has a little heart on it and it has a little flower. Then for the little branches, I used E59, E57, and then I blend that out with E55. And you could take that little bow and have it attached to that tree and have the cute little birdhouse hanging like with a piece of twine would be so cute. Or if you wanted to put some like little enamel dots, like it was like a little jewel hanging down and holding the birdhouse. There's just so many options for this set. I just fell in love with it right away when I saw it. And then I did the same thing for that other tree branch. And now we're going to color the other little birdhouse. So this one's going to be Y15, Y13, and Y11. And then again for the brown, I'm using E55 and E53. And I just go back in with the E55 just to darken it up a little bit more and make the shading brighter. Now I'm going to use some cute orange colors. So I'm going to use YR07 and blend that out with YR02. And then I just do the beaks for all of the little birds using those same orange color combos. And then I'm going to do the brown on this last birdhouse, which is E55 and E53 again. And then this one I'm going to do pink, so I'm using RV17, RV13, and then I go back in with these colors to blend out the birdhouse. So I'm using again RV17, and this is probably my favorite birdhouse. I love how this one came together. It's just so cute. Then I blended it with RV14 and RV13. And I think that one would be really cute as like a little beach house. I just got this really cute little beach bunny set from MFT, and it has little cute beach houses on it. So I'm definitely going to have to color one up using that color combo. Then for these flowers, I used RV06, RV04, and RV02. And then the middles, I used Y11 and Y15. And now I'm going to color up the little birds, and I color them up all the same colors. I use B05. And this is my favorite color combo for coloring up little birds. And then I go in with B02. And then I'm going to blend that out using B00. So cute. So I'm all done with those, but I'm going to just add some R20 on the cheeks, and then I take my black jelly pen to add some little eyes for that one bird whose eyes are open. And then for the other birds, I'm just going to add one little white dot on their cheeks. And then I just go back in to make sure that there's nothing showing on that one little birdhouse. So now I'm going to do the fussy cutting for my images, and there is coordinating dies for this stamp set. I will link them below, but I don't have the coordinating dies, so I just used my sewing scissors to fussy cut these images apart. And these ones were kind of tricky to do, especially the tree branch and the little flowers. So I would definitely recommend the dies for this one. It would be really helpful to have those because these were quite tricky to fussy cut out, but I managed and it looked so cute. I was really happy with them when they were all cut out. So I'm just going to, when I use my sewing scissors, I kind of keep my sewing scissors in the same place and I move the paper around to get in all of those tiny little spaces. And I left this part in because I know some of you do like to see the fussy cutting. So these little flowers were super tricky to cut, but I managed, and I think they're so cute on the little trees. They are just precious. You could also have those kind of like falling from the leaves if they are like falling off like little blossoms. That would be so precious as well. So that's all of the little flowers, and now I'm going to cut out the little bows. I don't actually end up using the little bows, but they are really cute, and I will definitely use them in another project. And now I'm just going to cut out all of the little birds. And then this little guy is like looking forward and standing. And then you've got this little guy. If you had a little stamp set that had like little music notes, that would be so cute to have them like singing. And this one is definitely my favorite of the little bird feeders. But this one's really cute too. So now I'm going to assemble my little boxes. So I'm taking that label and I'm going to add some adhesive and set it on the front there. And then I'm going to wrap around the little extra bit there so that you only see the little label on the front. So I'm doing that for both of my little tags, or excuse me, for both of my little boxes. And now I'm just going to fold it all on the little creases that are there for you. And that little crease there on the top of the box, you fold the opposite way, so you fold it outwards. And now I'm going to add some adhesive. And for my adhesive, I'm using my ATG gun, so I'm just adding some on the bottom of that one and the 2 side tabs, and then for the second box, you just add the 2 side tabs. Then you can set that on there and add on the little tabs. And it is so easy to put together, and it's so adorable, and they're actually quite sturdy the way that they are assembled. So I'm not going to show you the assembling of both of them, but I assembled the other one off camera. So there are the 2 little boxes, and now I'm going to show you a whole bunch of ways that you could set up these cute images. This was just me kind of playing around with it and seeing how I wanted to set it up, but as I was editing this video, I was just so impressed by how many ways you could make these cute little tree boxes. They were all adorable, and it was really hard picking because these images are just precious. So I thought I'd leave this part in so you guys could see all the different ways that you could layer up these little cute bird houses and the birds. It was really hard to pick, but this is how I set up that one. And then for the other one, I'm just playing around with, and I don't end up using the little yellow bird house, but I'll save that one for another project. Love it. They are so cute, and I love how the 2 branches kind of go side by side, so you could give both of these boxes as a little gift box, and they kind of go together like a little set. So I just trimmed off the end of that little tree branch so that it would fit, and I'm just adding on all the little bits here. And I chose not to put a sentiment on the front, but there are a ton of cute sentiments on this set. And so if you had a little tag that you wanted to tie with ribbon onto the top of your box, you could add a cute little sentiment to it. And now I'm going to use my scissors just to cut off that little side of that one. And then it just looks like it is coming from the side of the box there. So cute. And then I'm going to put that little birdhouse and the little bird, and I just put the bird in the front because you can kind of still see that little mistake that I made when my Copic marker had too much ink come out. So I just put the little bird in front and you would never notice. Now I'm going to take some doodlebug twine. So for the blue birdhouse box, I'm using some blue twine and just doubling it up and adding a little bow. And then I just snip off the ends so that the ends are even. So cute. And now I'm going to use pink for this one to match the little pink birdhouse. And again, I'm just doubling it up and adding a little bow. So that was my project for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will link all the products below, and if you do head over to the shop, don't forget to use my coupon code, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.